Alright, hello guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of Minecraft Let's Play. And since the last episode I've done a bit, or just a couple of things. One thing is that I have bred the cows like crazy, and I now have a lot of cows. I'm gonna just keep breeding them whenever I can. I think it's like every 5 minutes you can breed them. So I'll try to get as many as possible in here, and then I'll kill some when I will get some food and continue breeding, and it's gonna be all well and fine. I also made this automatic cocoa bean harvester. You just, kind of push this button, pistons come down, you drop all the stuff, and then you replant, and it works really well. And I like having everything automated, so that's also very good. And then I just have to cover up. There's a bunch of redstone here. I just have to cover up that. And I think that's all I did. So another thing that I want to do on this episode is that I want to start on making a garden in this area. Make like a small garden that I can have on my way to the I don't know, like the outhouse, or it's just kind of like a small house really, with a hidden piston, hidden lever. But that's what I'm gonna try and do this episode. So I also kind of want this. I kind of wanted to make more houses on the side of the big house, but I guess that the big house is okay the way it is. But I can still have these open, open walkways, as long as I have something out here that will kind of protect it from things that may spawn. And another thing is that I'm not really sure what to do with this lava lake. I kind of want to use it somehow, but I'm not really sure how. Other than just blah blah blah, make a house with lava floor. That's not very original. So if you have any ideas, I would appreciate those in the comment section down below, as always. And I also really have to get to work on the temple, but I still have literally no idea on how to build it in a much cooler fashion. I was thinking like a tower structure, but the way it's so wide, or so should I say big, that it would look kind of stupid with a tower, because then the tower would have to be really high in order to look proportional, and that would be also looking kind of stupid, because I have tried it, believe me. It was looking very dumb, so I just tore it all down. And I decided not to do or go with that idea. So I'm just gonna keep on doing this. Oh, I actually made one more thing that I forgot to tell you about, because I was in desperate need of wood when I was making that little cocoa bean house. So I made this big ass house back here, and it's essentially a more efficient way of getting wood, where I use the method where you just place the trees, and it's indoors, it's looking quite big, and you can just wait until all of these are grown and just go in a line and just cut everything down. And it's good when I need more wood to make buildings, because sometimes I do, and it's a much more efficient way than having to cut down these trees and then waiting for the saplings and then repeat. So that's a thing that I have now, and it's just a convenience item. I just spent some mediocre amount of time making it, and I think it was definitely worth it. So let's bring some grass blocks, and I would want to bring some flowers as well. I don't have too many of those, so I can just use some bone meal and get some more. I'm also gonna need some stone. I'm thinking of just using stone bricks for the or actually I'm gonna use gravel for the road, and then I'm gonna use stone bricks for the rest, I think. And then maybe instead of having fences, I'll just use the iron bars, and we'll see how that turns out. I'm just gonna have to sleep first though, because I don't want to die from creepers and stuff, because I don't think this system with torches is completely 100% safe. I think it's fairly safe, but not just 100%, which means that I could get surprised at some point, which I don't want to happen. Well, I don't want that to happen. So I'm just gonna go with what I got and start building this thing. Let's get the shovel up, and I'm just gonna make the road 3 wide, because 2 wide is actually the option, or it's the optimal thing for me, I think. But since I can't do that now, I'm just gonna do 2 wide or 3 wide, because it would look a bit stupid with having a 2 wide road, because of it's 3-way opening, or 3 wide opening, and it would also look stupid with 1, because then it's so thin. So I think 3 is an okay number. And then once I get to here, I'll kind of just make a small platform up here out of stone bricks. That can be like just a tiny platform, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or actually, let's bring it down a notch. There we go, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right. And to the side. Or actually, let's do one more. And I mean, the road is probably a bit too big for this fairly small place, but it had to be this big, of course, because I kind of want. And now my shovel broke as well. Fortunately, I do have lots and lots of diamonds if I need that, which I'm going to, of course. And it's just a matter of filling all this out. And I think I have enough gravel for everything. Yeah. And then I just want to also fill in the sides here. Make everything nice and even. And this can just be like a small, peaceful Zen type garden where I can just walk through. I'm not gonna use it too much probably, it's more just an aesthetic thing, but it's gonna be nice still. And then I can just have, you know, the garden or like the fence gates here. Or actually, I want this to be. It's gonna look a bit stupid being this symmetrical, but at the same time, that's kind of what happens, because you know you want the garden to look nice, and then you would shape it to the way you want it to look. So this isn't actually too stupid if I just, or if I'm gonna keep it 1, and then the garden can be, I guess the garden can be a bit bigger here. We'll just expand it this way as well. And of course this fence isn't like creeper or any sort of mob proof, but hopefully there's not going to be any mobs spawning, so that's actually what I'm going for right now, I think. And there we go, or actually that's a bit too small. So let's make it go up. And then to the side. Although that looks kind of stupid. Yeah, one more is better, because then I also get this gap fixed. And it lands perfectly on the side of the outhouse, which is gonna have one there. And then it doesn't really need a fence on this side apart from just this part. And there we go. And then I'm gonna keep like a small opening right here, or not, it's not too small, but it's just a thing. And then I'm gonna have to dig all this out, and I'm probably gonna, yeah, I'm gonna dig this straight so that I get an opening right here, and then maybe, yeah, probably also this way. So let's do 1 and 2 and 3. So I'll have to go make another shovel and get some more gravel, and also just feed the cows, just because it's just nice to remember to do that every time I can, because it's a thing that will give me lots of beef, and I prefer having beef as food instead of having bread, because bread only heals like 1 or 2.5 hunger bar or something, or replenishes, I guess it's a better word. And I mean I have like well, like half a chest or half a double chest of, filled with wheat, so I don't really have a problem with that. Alright, there we go. And yeah, I'm not gonna bother harvesting this now, but I do want to bring a stack of bone meal just to make some flowers. There we go. And I guess that's enough, at least for now. I can just replant it or get some more if I need some more. And we go down and we get a diamond. And I do hear some slimes. I'm pretty sure they are just having... I'm just gonna put this in stone tools because I'm not really using anything in the stone tools chest. And the bow, I don't really use that either. And let's see here. I kind of have a bit of crap, so let's just put some string and ice and slime balls and zombie flesh. I guess that's enough for now. Or actually, the jungle sapling goes in here, or it's in here. And then the seeds as well. And as you can see, I have a lot of wheat, so it's not going to be a problem having the ability to feed my my cows. And that's a good thing, I think, or at least I hope so. One more shovel, and we'll also get some gravel. Just like one more stack. And we're ready to continue making this garden. So, or actually, one thing that I want to do is that I want to get some. I don't suppose I have any half slabs. I have a few, but I do want to make some more. So let's grab some of these. And there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Because they're gonna actually be pretty important role as far as making this garden. And I'm also going to use the birch trees because they, you know, they definitely look the best as far as I think, at least as far as you know, wealthy person's garden look or go. The oak trees are kind of look more like a foresty type trees, whereas the birch trees are kind of more rich in color, I guess, or something. Yeah, something in that direction. And then we just make this road. And I kind of also want just a road over the entire complex here, but I'm not sure if that's going to be a thing or not. I don't think it's going to be a thing, but it's a possibility, of course, as always. As anything is a possibility. In Minecraft, you can do whatever you want. It's your world. But I do want it to look good, and I kind of have to trust my own judgment while doing that, which is not always the best thing for me when I make stuff, because I'm not the most creative person, I would say. But I would say that I'm at least talented, I guess, enough to make something like this. So let's say I want to make just like kind of like a flower thing right here, and I'll just that can just actually go along the entire way. And we'll just, you know, alternate between, or alternate. Like that. Looks decent at least. And then this doesn't look too good, so let's push this forward. And there we go. And I'll also need a fountain, which I believe I can just place right here. It's gonna be a really small fountain, but it's gonna be big enough at least. Or maybe, well, maybe it won't be big enough. It kinda needs to be bigger. I could expand by one, but then I would get it so close up to the edge, and that doesn't really look very good. I guess you do have to make a few a few sacrifices every now and then. Because I mean, if I do like this, then I can have a center point. Or actually, it's too wide, so that means I can go like this, and I can use some glowstone and some of this to make like a small, nothing fancy, of course, but just like a small. And then I put some water on top of that, and I'll need some more, of course, but that's actually, unfortunately, I have that in here, although I need to close it first. And I think that it should make a sound when I hit it, so okay, it worked. So at least it works, it still works. Let's see, does this work? Nope. Let's get 2 more buckets. And we are ready to go. We'll just fill this up like that. That's kind of like a decent looking fountain. Nothing fancy, nothing unfancy either, I guess. And then we can actually just do like this. Looks pretty good. So that's nice, and we could just kind of make this gravel road just to have, you know, like a full. That was actually a really nice. It actually really fit well with the amount of space that I had. So that's very good, actually. That was quite unexpected, but it's still. I like it when stuff like that works. So now we got a nice fountain. It looks a bit, maybe a bit too, I guess, like gravelly around this area. I would have liked it to be, you know, one more row of grass, but it works out for now. And then we will place a couple of trees here. So let's just do the slabs again. And let's see. Let's do one here. Guess that's fine. And bone meal. And boom. And is it gonna be? Yeah, let's do one tree, and then we can go and make some more flower beads, or beads. I always say beads. I guess is it flower beds? I think it's something like that. I'm not sure. I mean, as you can tell, I'm not an expert in the English language, but I do know a small amount. And let's see here. I would just want to make, you know, like a thing like this with one in the middle, just like the tree, but I don't think it's gonna fit with two trees here because it's so close. Or actually, it's gonna maybe work. They're gonna be intertwined, I guess. But I guess that works if I just take away this entire row of leaves, so that they look equal in height. Then this one is gonna look a bit stupid because it's a bit, you know, lower as far as the leaves go. But I hope it's gonna work. In that case, I'll just have to cut down that one. It looks a bit stupid, but it looks decent. Let's just take down one of the edges so that it doesn't look so jagged. Yeah, like that. So that works out, and we'll just have to get all these loose pieces. And then we'll make some, I don't know, some more flowers over here or something. I don't know what works best. I mean, the terrain is kind of, you know, jumpy, so if I do like this, there is room for something here at least. I'm not sure what that would be. Because I do got a fountain, I have the flowers. I could make some more flowers, of course, but what's more, I don't know, what's kind of like garden-ish as far as Minecraft goes. I mean, yeah. You got the flowers, and you got the roses, and you got the, I don't know why this is called a rose and this is called a flower. Really, that's kind of strange. Why they chose to do that. Maybe we can just do another layer and place a red one. Oh, that didn't work. If I kind of, as you can see, or as you can tell, I'm very just really experimenting here, just seeing what's gonna work out and what's not gonna work out. Let's just say that works out. If I can actually, if I try to raise this, maybe that'll look better. If I do like a small staircase kind of thing, and maybe we should just do some flowers right here. I can just, maybe I can do a double flower thing, but then I'll need a bunch of flowers though, so I'll have to, god damn it, skeleton. He's probably spawned here somewhere, because I can see a lot of dark spots. There we go, and there we go, and there we go, there we go, there we go. The thing that's good though is that this place is gonna be pretty well lit up because of all the glowstone. So we're not gonna have too many, you know, skeletons or zombies. I think, I hope spawning in here. They are outside, of course, as they always are, but hopefully not inside. Actually, can I see him? Yeah, he's there. Can I hit him? They're coming. I feel like it's The Walking Dead, and they're just like, oh, and I'm just like, boom, boom, boom. But they can't get to me because of my very, very sturdy fence. And they, of course, aren't very smart, just like any other Minecraft mob. Let's get some more bone meal, and I'll just kind of have to try to get... I'm just gonna not care about the grass, because I really just want the flowers. I might just go on like a harvesting spree next time I go to the, should I say, the more fertile areas of the map. Which I have to do soon, because I have to get other animals like chickens and cow. Oh, no, I have the cows. I have to get chickens, and I have to get pigs and sheep, and maybe also cats, or the I don't know what you call them. It's been a while since I've had any cats in Minecraft. I guess you can call it a cat when you have it, but when it's not a cat, when it's like a wild cat, I don't know what you call it then. It's like an ocelot or something. I think it's an ocelot. So this is not going to be enough, I think, but it's going to be at least somewhat. Maybe I don't know if the red ones are going to hold. Oh, okay. So there we go. We got a nice looking flower bead. We're just going to say bead. I don't care anymore. Flower bed. Let's say flower bed. We got some trees. They look a bit stupid because they're so close, but that's just going to have to work. We got a nice looking fountain. We got a small little area with some stuff, and we got a spider, and they always come across the fence because there's really no way to secure your fence except, I think if you put if I put like an edge outside, then the spiders of course wouldn't be able to climb over because they would hit the edge, but then it would look a bit stupid, so I'm not gonna do that. But I guess it's mission completed, and this is just like a small thing that I can do to like improve the aesthetics of my Minecraft world, and it's a very small, you know, easy and quite fast thing to do, but it still looks, you know, a lot better than not having anything. So I think it was a good investment and a good way to spend an episode compared to just building on the failed temple or something. And I could also just bone meal some stuff here to get some more grass, and maybe not so many flowers, but some grass is good. And some more up here. Alright. So I don't know if it's been or if it's time now. I'm gonna go feed the cows first at least. And then I do remember I started off a bit before night, which means that it's been an entire day, but then some of the nights, so it's probably been maybe like, oh god. Jump, 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 jump. They're starting to get a lot of them in here now, and especially because every time I breed now, there's gonna be so many more. And the spider's coming. Oh, yeah. So it's gonna be slaughtering time soon. Fortunately, I do have to do it. And but then, of course, they will live happy after. Some of them will continue to live. Those that are lucky enough to be chosen for, or to be chosen. To be chosen for the next breeding session, and then it's kind of like a random pick because of course I can't see the difference, so the next one is gonna be slaughtered. It might be some of the ones that were picked for breeding the first time, because I don't really know the difference, and I don't really care either, so you know, let's just harvest this. And I have so much shit. I'm gonna have to drop some of my shit off downstairs. Then when I'm done with that, I can move on. Let's see, some more cobble. I don't have any. Dirt, gravel, stone bricks, fence, gates, more dirt. And then I can just, actually I'm gonna put the rest back here. Let's see, bucks of milk, red shrooms, brown shrooms. I don't know where I had. Yeah, buckets of milk is where I had the flowers, so I'm gonna change this sign to flowers. Flowers. There we go. And we got the bird saplings and the seeds. And now we're gonna go and we're gonna harvest our stuff, and then we'll just cut off the episode, and I will see you the next time after that episode, or yeah, after this episode. And there we go, bunch of stuff, a good amount of meat, or a good amount of food for our cows. Well, I mean, I'm really glad that I got this nice farm going, because it's just so easy and efficient to get a lot of wheat. Because I don't want to get stuck in a situation where I don't have enough wheat, which might happen sometimes when you play Minecraft if you don't have a big enough farm. And I could just make this. I mean, I could either copy it. I could make several stories of it, which would actually be possible if I. Instead of having this thing, I kind of just put some. I kind of just have a hole so that everything gets pushed into a hole, and then it would land down here. That would be a possibility. Or I could. So I could just kind of make another story of this. I think that would be possible. I could also just make it longer. Of course, that's not very easy now because of the fence and stuff. But I could, of course, just build out the fence, make it bigger. And I think if I would choose an option, I would choose the hide option. Because I kind of want to try that, but I'm not going to, because it's too much work and I don't feel like I get enough out of it. Because I don't really need more wheat. Because I don't want to get to the point where I don't, or where I can't actually store my wheat either. Of course, I could just make lots of bread, but it's I'm quite pleased with where I am right now as far as amount of wheat goes. So I think I'll just stick with that. So I guess that's been it. If you enjoyed, I would really appreciate it if you could click the like button. If you liked it, of course, that's what it's for. But if you didn't, then you don't have to. And you can, but instead you might like some of our other videos, I guess, so you can go and check those out at our channel, or just in the sidebar there might be some other videos there, or at the playlist. I'm gonna start putting up annotations again because I've been kind of lazy doing that. And then you can also subscribe to our channel if you want to see more content like this, which we're gonna try to upload daily for you guys to enjoy. And you can also, of course, leave the comment about the creative stuff, like the floor here and the temple and stuff, if you want to have some ideas. And then I can show you how this works before we cut off the episode. So I guess that's been it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.